Something, and today I just want you to describe your family for me.
I belong to a very small nuclear family. In my family, there are my parents, my mom, and my dad, and I have one elder sibling. She's my sister, and my father is a businessman. Uh, he runs a shop, his local business. It's a gift gallery, and my mother's a housewife. My father is MA Maths, and my mother is 12th pass, and I can think about situations.
Well, you can stop at any point. There is no need to think more.
Yeah, actually,
So it
actually I'm
ends right
speaking
there.
since 4.
It
Actually, I'm
ends.
speaking since 4 p.m. So I'm a little overwhelmed at this point of time.
Yeah, I can imagine that. That's okay. But you could have said that instead of saying my father is an MBA, you should have said an MBA first. MA, sorry, an MA, rather than just saying MA. And secondly, you could have said my father has done MBA. That would be even better. So complete picture and complete sentences are much better. Doesn't matter in this starting position. Let's talk about decoration today. Ready?
Yes, okay, right. Yes.
What is the decoration like in your home?
In home, the decoration I would say is pretty basic, and it includes pastel colors. I don't like very bright and very loud colors, but I like pretty basic pastel light colors. And apart from this, I like all the aesthetic things. My table, my bed, my night lamp, everything's so aesthetic that it's very pleasing to the eyes. It's the most coziest place I've ever been in. And apart from this, I also use a lot of light setup in my room. Around the table, there are some strip lights, and in my room, everything is automated. So I've also used the voice activated lamp through which I can change so many colors. So uh, other than this, I am a little creative person, so I try to draw and paint something, and I use all those drawings and paintings and portraits in my room.
Sorry. What kind of decoration do you prefer?
I prefer subtle and basic decoration. Nothing so loud. It should be basic, and it should be aesthetically pleasing to my eyes.
Do people like decoration or like decorating their homes?
Decorating home is about choice. Some people are not very fond of decorating, but me being one of the most fanatic person for everything, be it gadgets, be it doing something in a perfect manner. So decoration is something for me that should also be perfect in all the terms. So sorry, what was the question again? I think I lost the track here.
Your country people like decorating?
Sorry.
Do your country people like decoration in their homes or like decorating their homes?
Yeah, in the most part of the country, as it's a very diverse country, uh, people celebrate different occasions at different point of time. So all of them use different type of decorations all on all the different kind of occasions. For example, if I quote that on Diwali, people decorate their homes in a very different manner other than their ordinary times. So yeah, in my country, people prefer decorating their homes.
What's your favorite color when decorating your home?
I like subtle colors, and sage green is the color which I like the most. It's very calming and soothing for the eyes. It makes me feel that I'm either sitting around the uh, uh, it makes me feel like either I'm high on the clouds or somewhere on the beach. So it's the most uh, middle color for both these for the sky as well as the ocean. So if you combine those two colors, the mixture of these colors will form sage green. So that's very pleasing to my eyes.
Let's talk about taking rest. How often do you take a rest?
Usually in my weekdays, I take rest later in the evening once my all office work and client calls are done. But on the weekends, I usually wake up late, and that's the best rest time that I can define.
What do you usually do when you're resting?
I either listen to music or I listen to podcasts by some famous writers and readers. And other than this, I usually write. I like to write poems. So while I'm resting, I usually think about stuff that happened in the day and I write about it.
Do you take a nap when you're resting?
Yes, I do take a nap. Nap is the last option for me. But before nap, it's a long journey for me. When I start reading, then I write something, and then I take a nap.
How do you feel after taking a nap?
I feel refreshed and rejuvenated after taking a nap. Uh, I feel that my mind has rebooted.
Right, we'll move on to the topic card. Okay.
Okay.
So,
I'm just opening the vocabulary.
got 1 minute. Okay, start. Please.
Okay. So I've been to a lot of cities. Uh, for my work as well as for studying. I've traveled a lot in India itself. I've visited Bangalore, Hyderabad. I've stayed in Mysore, in Chennai. I've served a lot many locations. But after roaming all around India, I feel that there's one city where I would like to spend my future. That once I settle, that once my job is settled, I would say that Chandigarh is that place where I would always like to live. Um, it's just 100 kilometers away from the place where I live currently. It's not very far away, but I can still see that my dreams are just following Chandigarh. That's the place which is most calm, and everything there is so disciplined. All the traffic rules and everything is being followed there, and people there are so enthusiastic and so helpful for each other that it gives a positive vibe there. And And there's one more thing which makes me feel connected to that city, that I was born there and I feel that my roots belong to that place. So I would say that I started my journey of life from there, and I think in the future, and considering the requirement factor, uh, considering the retirement factor, I think that I would say I would like to end my life in Chandigarh itself. If I started from there, that's the place in the future where I wanted to be. And I visit that place often. Once a month, I do visit that place, and that place is very organized. That city is very organized. Sectors, all the roads. It's so green. It's so amazing to be there. There's a lake where we visit whenever I go there. We usually go boating there, and I've been visiting that place since my childhood, and I am very connected to that place. That place is so close to my heart.
Okay. It's enough. It's way more than 2 minutes, but I just let you speak because I wanted to see what else you can put in there. Let's do the discussion topics first. Why do
Okay.
more and more people live in the city?
People tend to live in the city because it provides more number of opportunities as well as facilities. For example, families move to cities from villages for their children so that they can get better education as well as better healthcare facilities.
What are some factors that attract people to settle down in certain places?
There are too many factors. I won't be able to talk about one here. There are certain factors. For example, people like city life is better than village life, and city life is full of life, I would say. So it's more. Uh,
It's more vibrant, it's more cosmopolitan, it's more colorful, yeah? It's more
yeah,
livable. What do you want to say?
I
Hmm.
want to say that
Well, it's too late in examination situation.
we are actually very tired. It's more happening. I wanted to say that it's more happening than the village life. Just give me one.
Okay. So if we look at it from another point of view, tell me, what are the differences between the young and old when choosing where to live?
Okay. Young people tend to move to those places which are more full of life, and older generation tends to move those places which are calm and relaxing. Young people prefer city life as well as the old people prefer the countryside and retirement life.
Fine.
I would say it's about mindset. Young people are currently developing their, and they are more outgoing and more social, so they prefer city life, as well as the retired persons or the elderly. Uh, they feel that they have seen a lot in life and they now want to relax and they want to be away from the hustle bustle of the city, so they prefer the countryside life.
Okay, well, today our speaking is kind of over. It's over. Okay.